Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Wretched Psalter. My name, as you guys know, is Caleb, and I will be reading a poem that I wrote that I think is very fitting for the society we live in. I consider myself as a Christian to be a cosmopolitan, a citizen of the world. Not necessarily the butchered version that you would see on a magazine that is a justification for things like decadence, but the classical definition, the word that was used of the Cynics. And so I would like to read for all of you a poem that I wrote myself. And I would like to apologize for my terrible shirt and my blindfold, but I felt like it was fitting. Since in the country that I live, we are in a very strange transfer of power, I figured, and we live in a world of materialism, and decadence, and tyranny, that um, a poem that is about the absence of tyranny and the love of God and and cynicism and the love of Christ would be perfect. All right, I'm going to start. All right, here we go. Psalm 38, Antigones' Monarchia. To be a tyrant is an inherently blasphemous act, the height of pride, the sin of Satan himself, for it puts the perpetrator in the place of God. That was said by good old me from the Sainthood Manifesto. I wish for the day that Creon, that old miscreant, be stoned in the temple square. Oh, I bless the day that it happens, and I curse his birthday. To sit on the throne and claim as he claims is the height of blasphemy. The same as when an angel fell from his lofty heights, drinking from the same blood Creon did. But alas, to stone him would be for naught. For to lay the knife in him will be to join him on that wretched seat. And so I chose to give myself up like a sacrifice, a lamb to the slaughter, so that in myself tyranny may die. For I give myself up to the good, and most of all, the bridegroom on the throne. When I walked outside the temple gates and saw the man rotting there, I began to know the state of things. That nations were for naught. They mean nothing, and borders are merely a necessity. Who cares about the diaspora that Babel spread on this green decrepit earth? For we all suffer the same. The king, the peasant, the fool, the scholar, the man, the woman, the straight edge, and the queer, the pope and the anti-pope, the patriarch and the heretic, the sinful and the sinless. All of our blood cakes the earth. As the soldier rots, we are equally beautiful and equally rotten, for we are children of Adam. For the revelation that I have presumed is equally beautiful as it is terrifying. So vanity of vanities, and all of us are vain. When we beat each other, we are quick to point out our forms, whether we are Adam, whether we are Eve, and describe, as the fascist poets say, that man is merely his function. We are quick to define the function of a child to a truth-teller, however small he may be, because we cannot risk our sensibilities being bashed. We choose to love, but not as the blind. We are quick to self-gratify our souls in a vain orgy, for we only commune with ourselves. We choose to love gold, nation, and clothes, and when the cynic comes into the room, we kill him. We crucify him. But I choose, as that cosmopolitan and a follower of the bridegroom, to not stoop to such levels, but to love past the golden skulls and shattered porcelain. What if I told you, O pious reader, there is a monarchy across the veil, where the king sits on his throne in rags, wearing rose endoskeletons? What if I told you, in that prosperous land, lovers never quarrel, the clothes worn are rags, there are no swords, there are no shields, every man is equal, partaking constantly of that opium of the masses, for the high delivered sheds their vanity as they look into their souls and smile. Adam builds his flower crown and places it on Eve's head. The serpent is gone, and the flowers need not be dropped. The forefather and the heavenly mother clasp in paradise. This is my Monarchia, the city across the veil. And I, as I follow Diogenes into the wilderness and leave Creon behind, know that one day paradise will be regained, and the monarchy of monarchies will reign to seize the day. Unto ages of ages. Amen. Thank you.